That's right, we have another ICO that just came out. Actually, it was in production according to them since January, so they've been getting together and trying to map out this product that they have. So now it's a product including a lending platform that's cryptocurrency backed. So this totally changed the game. It's something we haven't seen yet because none of the other lending platforms have any kind of real product. Most of the products are just the lending platform by itself, if you guys can call that a product. Some people don't think it is, but some people do, so it's really up to that person to say if it's a product or not. But Gold Reward, it has an actual product. They took a lot of time to develop this entire website and what their roadmap is and what they plan to do. So this is actually a huge leap compared to all the other ICOs that I've seen. But in this video, we're going to look at everything together. Alright guys, so starting here, it says Universal Reward System. Reward your application users, members, loyal customers, tournament participants, and staffs with token. Now, this is a reward system. They call it gamification. Okay, if you guys haven't heard of that word before, it's pretty much just like like loyal customers, like loyalty cards, loyalty points. You get cash back, things like that, and also for your members. Like if you have like a Costco member, you get rewards, for example, for purchasing this, that, but they reward you with the GRX tokens. So they kind of like paying you with money in a way for playing these games where you have to kind of earn rewards, which is the GRX tokens. Also, tournament participants, they can use this for tournaments. You could have this set up for that too. And staff, in the workplace, just if you want to create like fun games where the staff can actually be committed to try to excel in what they do to earn the GRX tokens, that would even help out the entire staff force. So this kind of thing is applicable. It's something that people can utilize in the future. So that's why I think that this company with its product can grow way faster than what BitConnect can, or Rego, or Hextra, because of this kind of real live application that's possible to use. Let's look at the next page here. Check this out. This is a little gamification visual of what they want to do for the API connections into mobile apps. Alright, so here is a little sample. This shows calories burned, steps, distance. They're saying that in this they create an app or API connecting the app to the Gold Rewards. People can compete with each other. For example, if you guys had like Nike Plus, an app for that, or Map My Run, you could compete with other people that are using the same app and earn GRX tokens if you're able to meet maybe the certain amount of distance in miles, or calories burned, for example. But this is a really nice touch, if they were able to get this, integrated with, with APIs and these apps that are all coming out, that are already out actually. So that's just one example of how they can even utilize these tokens, which is a great idea for the long-term play. If someone can actually get that integrated. If you could earn money from competing with others by GRX tokens, earning those as rewards, that would be fun, and more people will be likely to use the app, and more people will start running. So that's a great way to get rewarded. So that's a really great idea, really great. Okay, so going down further, how does GRX work? It says GRX gives high value reward coin, which is a GRX token itself. Gamification is what I mentioned earlier. About rewards, and also the feel for intelligent analytic engine. Now, so I guess this happens on the back end of the Gold Rewards website, where you're getting analytics. I guess you get the data feedback from the other applications that it's connected to earn rewards. So that's something that gets a little more techy. We'll have to see how it plays out. When it gets delivered, this thing would be huge because of that. So it's an actual product, they have something that they thought up. So right here, the future we see is one in with GRX drives both mobile devices. assisted consumer center systems like travel, games, sports, health, etc. So yeah, that sports, health, we saw, those kind of apps that they can integrate with the API. So if you don't know what an API is, it's kind of like what Facebook integrates with other software. You know how they have you, sign in with your Facebook account. That all requires an API to actually connect those two software. For another website and Facebook to link like that, they need APIs to do that, to connect them. All right, so that's what API is. Consumer center, so travel games. So it'll be great. They have applications that you can utilize these the API of GRX. Actually Gold Rewards, and then reward people with GRX token. That's really great. With analytics system, that's taking a step further. I really like that there. So here's a lending platform. We can learn more about lending platform right here. They call it the CATA-E, Crypto Analytic Trade Automation Engine. That's the technology you have as their software trading bot. And this is the payout here. So we can see that the daily percentage is lower. Or actually I would say lower than most ICOs I've seen coming out. Like the fastest you can get your money back, it says 120 days capital return here, and that's if you put 12,000. All right, but for the smaller amounts, 280. That's where 280 days. That's where it starts. And so yeah, so that's your your lending the lending platform. It seems like your typical lending platform rates, maybe a little less than other ICOs I've seen. And here's another thing, an excellent referral bonus of up to 5% to 200 per downline. So now this is the affiliate program that they're mentioning. So you get at the max up to $200 when you refer someone, and it's only 5%. So now for the affiliate bonus side, this is actually a lot less than anything else I've seen so far. Everyone that has downline referral bonus, we get about 7%. For Regal, for BitConnect, they're all 7%, but they're saying only 5%. On top of that, it's capped off at 200 per downline. So that means that once you hit the 4,000 mark, if someone does a loan under you and hits 4,000, you get up to $200 of that. 5% of 4,000 is 200. But anything above 4,000, if they do a $10,000 loan, you still get only 200. All right, so that's not really good to grow the company. But I kind of see that this is also another way that this company can, last in the long run by not having such crazy referral bonuses. This is actually more sustainable, which is a really good sign. And if they wanted to really pump up this ICO and just say, hey, we could give you X amount, like 10%, or up to any amount, then, that's kind of like a little iffy. But, this is a really good sign here that they're making a limit on your affiliate bonus. Like, they're really trying to make this sustainable. That's pretty much it. Really good sign. All right, off to the next thing. Okay. Going back to the main page. Alright, here you go. GRX token details. So now this is different. They're using ERC20 wallets. If you want to purchase the ICO, you need like a My Ethernet wallet. You can't use any Ethereum wallets from exchanges or your average wallets. You have to use certain ones. Definitely My Ethereum wallet is actually one of them that I've used before. And it's a totally different system. So it brings it back to why else would they want to make it more difficult to purchase the ICO, right? Why not accept Bitcoin as a payment, for the ICO? This is another great sign that kind of shows that they're doing it a different way, and it's going to be harder for consumers to get in onto the ICO, meaning that it makes it more legitimate, in my opinion. That's how I see it. Alright, so right now we have available token supply, 20 million. GRX is going to be a total supply. Token for the ICO, 17.5 million. So that's very high. That's 87.5% of the actual total supply. Just to let you know. And I did talk to support, and this is their Facebook page. I'm just going to bring you guys here for a second. And I talked to support at first earlier, asking more questions about the total supply, maximum supply. So the total supply, I asked them if there's 20 million GRX coins, and they were saying that that is the total supply. The circulating supply is what the ICO is giving out, which is 17.5, and then it'll be diluted every year by 2%. So pretty much did the math here, is 350,000 new GRX coins every year. So that comes out to be about 7 years until they meet the cap of the total 20 million GRX coins. So after 7 years, they won't have any more new GRX coins coming out. Okay, so that's what I confirmed with them. And another question was, are these coins pre-mined for the ICO? And they said yes, they are pre-mined. So now, if you guys don't understand what pre-mine is that they're pretty much have to use computer processing power, mainly a graphics card, high-powered graphics card, and electricity to mine these coins to create value for these coins, all right, before they release it onto the market to be distributed. So that actually is a good sign to me, you know, seeing that there's actual, you know, like pre-mined coins, there's given value, because they have to work hard for the coins, like using electricity, expensive computer system and graphics card, you know, just to mine the coins. That's actually a good sign. That's what they say. So, but take it for face value first, you know, until we see more proof. So you are welcome. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much that was my conversation with the chat. They responded right away. That's another great sign about Gold Reward. With the other ICOs like Western Coin and also Hextra, they took really long to get back, but Gold Reward was instant. Right? Actually, Western Coin, they never even responded, I think. But you know, we took our chances there, and we'll see how it goes. But next thing is their Facebook page. Looks like it's lively, and you can see they put a lot of work into their Facebook. They're constantly updating, so they're very active on Facebook. That's a really great sign. So there's some really good information here. Right there. So you have Gold Reward actually responding, said this is a pre-sale for early investors. So right, everything can't be ready at this stage. Our team is working on a white paper, and a lot will be done before the full platform launch. So that's great news that the white paper are still being worked on. It's only the pre-ICO stage, so we will just wait for that to be polished up and give them a little time to do that. This is only for early investors, which is fine with me, you know, as long as they deliver a white paper that can fully explain in detail how everything works, that is fine. So pre-sale 5 million. Now the coin itself is going to be about 45 cents. If I saw that somewhere else, but I don't see the price of each coin, but they're saying it's 45 cents on a forum that I saw. So that comes out to be about probably $8 to $9 million, you know, worth of funding. When you say 17.5 million for the ICO, so you're looking at 8 to 9 million is what they're trying to raise, but that's according to the 45 cents price that I saw on another forum. I don't see the information here, but we're just going to take it for that as of now. Okay, here's a roadmap that they have. So development of Gold Reward token smart contract, that was since February. So if they've been working since February, that is a huge deal. That this wasn't just whipped up overnight, you know, copy and pasted from BitConnect and Rego, and just jumping into the game, you know, over 24 hours. All right, so they actually mentioned that they were in development since February of this year. But I do have more information that I could share with you guys about when this website was actually created. So here you go. Here is who is, and it said that it was created in September 11th. All right, so about a month ago exactly, and it's not in February, but this is just the website creation day. So they were pretty much working on the company idea and everything, but they didn't, they didn't start the website until last month, and that was actually sometime around the same time as Rego. So that's something to question, the website came out last month, sometime around the same time with Rego, maybe during the hype on Rego, they caught notice and then they made this website. Or did they really start in February? We don't know. We don't have enough proof, and it doesn't eliminate anything that they say here. So you gotta take it for face value as of now, they're saying that they were in development since February. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so development of smart micro trading bot to be tested over the course of 6 months. All right, so they tested a bot for the lending platform, and pretty much to see if it's successful, and that's what they're saying there. Okay, so 3, development of gamification API. They work on the API there. It'll be nice to see more proof of what kind of you know, like API, like tech and code or whatever, or anything. That would be nice, but it's not shown here, so take it for face value. Initiate partnership with strategic mobile app developers. They have to get the mobile app, you know, like community engaged, and also working with them or to create some APIs for gamification or you know, anything to integrate the mobile app. So they have to work with other companies, but no proof on that, so let's take for face value. Development of staking and trading platform. Now that's staking is pretty much holding the GRX tokens and earning additional tokens by holding. That's a great thing to have if they have staking. We don't know how much the actual staking interest will be if we hold it for, you know, X amount of time. So that's to be announced, I think. The trading platform, that is the exchange. It's going to be an in-house exchange. Another thing is, I don't think yeah, we'll log in later. I'll see if there's a button for in-house exchange. We'll look for that. October 2017, this is it. So this is where we're at right now, the pre-ICO and ICO. So now we have pre-ICO here, 5 million. All right, that's going to be the first one that's released. I like the fact that they have rounds, you know, round 1 after that, then 2 and 3. So now with the pre-ICO, you're getting a 10% bonus as well as the first round, and then the bonus drops down less and less. So you get less coins as each round goes by after round 1. Alright, so that's another reason why you want to get early, to get a 10% bonus. You know, if you can, early on, that'll be better. Let's see what else does it say over here. GRX tokens held by strategic investors are frozen until 6 months after crowd sale has ended. Okay, so now they also have seeders that invested into this company. Now these people have their GRX tokens held for 6 months, so they're not allowed to dump on the market and drop the price. This is a really good thing to see, guys. If you see that they actually thought about this and are concerned about what strategic investor like seeders, that people that have a lot of funds like whales, you know, coming in early on buying this, they're not allowed to release until 6 months. That's a really good sign, guys, you know, for this company to even think about that. So they are thinking ahead and they're planning this out just to you know, like make sure this company, the price of the coin, the GRX coin, is stable. That's great to see. All leftover tokens will be burned after the crowd sale, except otherwise decided by the community. But we are very optimistic there will be no leftovers. They are absolutely right. There is not going to be any leftovers. It's actually going to be sold out really quick. Who knows, like how these ICOs are going to, how fast it's going to hit, but it's going to get sold out very fast. There's not many YouTube videos on this right now, so guys, you guys might want to consider jumping in and use a link below that I have for you guys. But at least do a little research first before you guys make any videos. And you know, this is actually a really great time to be making video, because it's only about 3 or 4 videos out, or actually more than that, probably 6, 7. But definitely get involved now. This is still really early. And let's go ahead and continue on to what they have to say on the roadmap. So here we go. So December 2017, begin trading on GRX platforms. Alright, so that is the actual in-house exchange. Would that be opening up trading on? Yeah, so they're opening the in-house exchange first, and then engagement and listing on major external exchanges. So they're gonna, yeah, they didn't announce or plan out which exchanges they're gonna hit first, but it could be Nova Exchange, you know, like Coin Exchange, just like what Rego did. We'll see. We'll figure it out what happens later as time goes by. Deployment GRX gamification API in March of 2018. So they already have a deadline for that to start planning the gamification API. April 2018, strengthen partnership with relevant mobile app developers. They're going to work on that furthermore. And August 2018, deployment of GRX Android app. Okay, so they have an Android app planned for that. And then January, deployment GRX Android app for 2019. Deployment. Okay, actually these are two of the same things, alright? And that's 1 year apart. That does not make any sense. I think this has to be a typo somewhere, because it says August 2018 they're deploying the GRX Android app, and then 1 year later, or almost 1 year later, in January 2019 it says deployment of GRX Android app. That's the same thing as this here. So I don't know what they meant, but that's definitely a typo and it doesn't look good. So that's a little small error here, but still not a deal breaker, maybe just a simple typo. But everything else on this website looks perfect almost. I couldn't find many flaws, honestly. Okay, continued development and expansion, January 2019, so they don't have any other plans besides that, but so far it looks like it's pretty straightforward, just like any other roadmaps. Alright, so pre-sale begins. Now it's happening in 1 day, guys. I'm going to actually go through this entire review with you so you guys fully understand what you guys are getting into. You know, like all of these ICOs are high risk. ICOs in general are high risk, and this way, if I give you enough information, I hope you guys can make your decision on how much you want to invest into this or not invest. This should just help you guys out for information. Alright, so one more day, guys. You know, the pre-ICO begins, and I'm definitely, I personally am investing into this because this is so far one of the best ICO developments I've seen so far for these lending platform with an actual product. If this thing goes live and delivers, this thing would directly compete with BitConnect. It will directly compete with Regalcoin and Hextra without a doubt. Go ahead, it could even destroy them, honestly, because they have an actual product. Alright, so here we go now to product terms. Let's go into terms. Now, there was a product right here. There was a link that actually had something that was very similar to an actual white page, but that thing is gone. I can't find it anymore, and they're actually working on the white page right now according to what they mentioned on Facebook. You know, I guess they're polishing up their white papers, so just gotta wait for that. But look at their terms and condition. If you guys actually come in and read this, this is something that it doesn't seem like they just copy and paste it. Everything pertains to what their website, what their product is about. So you guys should come in here and actually take a quick look at this, because this is pretty well written. All of this is pretty well written. No red flags here. This is something, doesn't seem like it's copy and pasted. Alright, so that's something I just want to show you guys. Okay, on to the next one. Privacy, no. Alright, so nothing on invest, but check this out here. How can I participate in a pre-sale? First step is get registered. So get registered, guys, if you guys want to participate in the pre-sale ICO. Trying to get this early, this would be the great time, you know, and this is your chance tomorrow, so get ready for that. What is the GRX investment? So they use a CATA E, that's what they call their trading bot software. Pays up to 1.5%. You get it back. Applying this to GRX, you can get up to 35. You know what's different here? Over here it says you could get your loan back in 30 days. It's actually different in the other lending spreadsheet that they had, which was definitely not 30 days. You know, the fastest one I saw was like it was 4 months, 120 days. So I don't know which information is right. That's another typo right there. I don't think you get your loan back in 30 days. That's too good to be true. I haven't seen anything like that, you know, where people are getting paid out up to 1.5%. You get it back in 30 days. Something's wrong. It might be a typo, guys. Just letting you guys know. Alright, so by lending GRX, okay, so that's that. How will GRX tokens be traded? Get there, I guess, figure out which one you want to get their coins listed on. Exchange rate, okay, so next thing, what is gamification? There you go again. So this is more explanation on gamification if you guys haven't fully grasped what it is. So this is an application of gaming mechanics such as points, levels, and awards to non-gaming environments. Gamification leverages our desires for status, achievement, competition, and to be a part of an inclusive social community to help make boring tasks more fun. So gamification applied to work would improve productivity and foster a healthy environment in the workplace. Applying gamification to fitness and health will improve adherence and achievement of goals. Gold Reward tokens aim to make it easier to apply game theory to any application. This is excellent, guys. This will be a game changer. If you can actually get people more motivated to work out and stay healthy, it's more fun. Everyone wins, you know, and get rewarded with tokens on top of that. Why not, right? So that's something that I have yet to see. That is awesome, you know. So this idea is sound. it's a real, I could say this can be a real product if they are able to deliver it, but they really took the time to actually think about this, and that's what I like most about it. So let's go ahead and log in. Alright, so here we go. You can see my referral link here, and pre-sale begins. That's pretty much it on the eyes on this when I log in. There's nothing much here besides that. We just gotta wait for that. And it also says you will get 10% bonus for each of your downlines. Okay, so now that means if any of my downlines purchase the ICO, I would get 10% on top of that. That's really good to hear. That's really good to hear. So, okay, so now you can see the profile. You can see your profile here. You can see invitations here. Let's see what that is. That's nothing. That's everyone I referred. Two-factor authentication. That's great. You definitely need 2FA, and they already have this set up. You know, good to go. So that's great to see. API keys. This is a big one, guys. So hopefully they have something showing up for API keys. Okay, you have not added any API keys. Create API keys. Let's go click on that for fun. Let's see what that does. Please fill out this field. Key label. Okay, so I don't have any APIs, but let's look at the API document. Okay, nothing there yet. So not much information on these API. This is still pre-ICO, so we're way ahead of the game for even trying to even look for any API keys, alright? Because we don't have any. There is none available. It's not created yet, but it'll be nice to see an entire, you know, layout of what this is, but that's good. Just checking it out. Alright, so next thing up here, we already seen the Facebook page. So I did a who is, and you can see the date that this website was created, which was last month. And for any of you guys worried about Namecheap, oh, you know, and all these websites are scams if they're using Namecheap, but Namecheap is something that, you know, even like a lot of e-commerce websites use. It's just a cheaper place to buy your domain, so it's nothing to worry about, guys. Alright, that doesn't mean anything. Let's go on to the next thing. So did an IP check, and this is what I got back. It's just very new. Let's see, no popularity unknown, not much of an age, trustworthy IP. Right now it says Miami, but just to let you guys know, this is the previous history of, I guess, the same IP. It has different locations. So this is, I can tell you right now that these are not IPs that are stationary, that stays in one place. It is probably, possibly an IP address that you know, changes location. So just to let you know, all these lending platforms, they are not going to have an actual developer team, right? Like BitConnect, like Regal, they're not going to have the CEO or developer team's face. They're not going to have the real location given to you, you know. This is a totally normal in these kind of lending platforms, but most importantly is if they are able to solve problems, right? When there is, like, if people, you know, get hacked for any reason, what do? You know, if the website goes down, how do they fix it? Do they take care of customers? That's like the most important things, alright? Because they need to continue a business, right? To grow, to make money, so everyone benefits. So that's a key thing with these lending platforms. They never have any faces or actual locations, and that is normal in these lending platforms that are even backed by cryptocurrencies. Alright, so going on to the next thing, so that it's still not a deal breaker for me because I've seen this all the time. That's just normal. Alright, so they are on GitHub. You can find them here. I'm the first person that followed them. Their repository only shows 1 action or 2 contributions, so they pretty much updated on October 3rd on this website. And there's not much other, you know, repository information here, but at least they're here. And this is just a start since they're so new. You got to give them time to show more changes or to the coding. If they update their coding, that's pretty much what this website is. It'll show it here. So the more updates, the better. You can see that they're working on the website or their, you know, their tokens or whatnot. So they joined October 3rd, so you got to give more time, just recently. But there you go. So that's a complete overview of Gold Reward, and I try to make this unbiased as much as possible, but I personally will invest into this company because of the fact that they got back to me on their support, and also they're responding to people on Facebook. They also have this really good, here we go, have information here. This is Telegram. I was able to get the Gold Reward announcement. So they have a Telegram, which they update everybody with all the information that you need. And honestly, compared to BitConnect and Regalcoin, these people are, it looks like they're definitely maybe USA based, probably Europe somewhere, but I don't know, every you know, like everything is polished. There's no grammatical errors, guys. So if you guys always thought that was a red flags, this is actually one website, one of the few website ICOs that I've seen that, you know, like had no grammatical errors. This is pretty rare to see, honestly. But it looks good. It looks really clean and polished. It has, they're really giving a lot of information. They have a Twitter, Facebook. Okay, so their Telegram is actually what you guys want to sign up for and get the updated, most up-to-date information will be sent to you on Telegram. This is what you guys need to get up to date. They even let me know that in 48 hours a pre-sale was going to come. Yeah, so it says 46 cents, so there you go. But then also it did mention that you're going to have to use your Ethereum wallet for this, right? Just to warn people, you know, so people don't actually, you know, try to come in with Bitcoins because they didn't read the information. So let's see right here. Now, here we go. This is the one that you don't need to download. You could go to the website My Ethereum Wallet and you go ahead and store, you load up your Ethereum coins over there and you use that to make the payment for the ICO, and they will deliver the ERC20 tokens, they're sorry, it was GRX tokens to your My Ethereum wallet when it's complete, because it's all ERC20 based. So you can't use, I don't think you can use Exodus. Someone asked that on Facebook, but I don't think you can. I didn't see a response there. But anyway, just be safe. Stick to the ones that always work. My Ether wallet always works. And any of these other ones, if you guys already have these other ones, go ahead and use that too. But definitely I'm using My Ether wallet. So there you go. That is actually the updates from Telegram. Really good to have. Alright, so that's it for my unbiased review of Gold Reward. If you guys do choose to invest, please base it according to all the information I given and invest safely and wisely. Don't put too much trying to strike gold, you know. Just play it safe, guys, you know. You don't need that much to actually make a lot in this these kind of ICOs. With a product like this and a lending platform, this thing could outdo Rego when it launches. If it delivers, it can really outdo Rego because of an actual product that they have. So that's the key features about this, guys, and definitely we'll see more on the ICO. Alright, hopefully you guys get some, and if you guys found this information helpful, make sure to share. You know, free to share, guys, so just press that button to share, and also subscribe. The subscribe button's right there. And if you guys need more information, updates on this coin, go ahead and hit the notification. And you know what, this might be like the next Rego or BitConnect, so we will see, only with time. Alright, thanks.